Make sure audio is working. Good. There it is. Alright, what's up? Afternoon, I would say morning, but I highly doubt it's the morning because I was awake at freaking 6 in the morning. That was awesome. Yeah, sleep wasn't great, wasn't god awful. Took me a while to sleep, but yeah, oh well, here we are. Oh God, if I sound tired, that'll be why.
Only one
Sheesh,
Cortello.
God.
Don't get greedy.
Let me think. I got Helldivers because I kept on hearing it from buddies. You know, I was like, you know what? Why not? Did I get the premium version? Why not? I just had some cash on hand. And I said, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna play the game for fun. I'm most likely gonna enjoy it, so why not? So, uh, oh yeah, that's right. I gotta level that up because I got 2 more to be built, but I'm not gonna do that at that second. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, how's it doing? Right, what other weapon can I use that I would like to use? Oh, yeah, sorry. Lord.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here? Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
No, we'll keep to it. Alright, so, yeah, today, we'll play some Warframe.
It's that time
per
again,
usual.
dreamers. That's all
Then
from
we'll
me.
switch over to the Yakuza Hawaii. After that, I'm not sure. We'll see, you know? I'm not sure. 6 days left, alright. It's 5 of them. Let's go. Oh, God. Yeah, let me see, I got it's like 6:30 or so. It's like 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock right now. Oh, and obviously, I highly doubt I woke up at 2
Underestimate
o'clock.
them at your peril.
So, at max, I got
They have
like...
just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
So like 8 hours, I guess. Right? I guess technically less, because like I said, I did not wake up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. First, I woke up much earlier, so I got less compared to that. But no, oh well, no biggie. I can run off that battery. I'll run off that battery. It's not like I do it day to day. The Delibate is a nice arcane, especially when you have a status heavy weapon, like you can do a bunch. Because for each shot with the bore prime on Incarnate mode, it's very important to differentiate Incarnate from regular mode, of course. Incarnate mode has like 400% status chance. Boy, if you want to get about it, I got this on 430 something percent. That means I roughly get 4 to 5 status per hit with the bore prime. I got multi-shot of like 2 or more, and it chains up. Dante makes it skyrocket because I think, let me check right now, I think it'll be like around 300. 200. Yeah, it's 200 right now because I don't got augmented mech fully charged, and impetus still has to charge up. But yeah, still is a bunch. 200% status, vulnerability, and damage. But Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Boar Prime, Boar, I guess in general, but Boar Prime is most likely the better one. It's pretty good, very good with status. We've already done 5 minutes. That's interesting how quick time can just fly by. We just don't see it. 5 minutes doesn't obviously isn't too much. Most people don't think of it too much, but yeah, value time, you know. Whether it's loved ones, friends, your happiness, others' happiness, whatever you do, you really do got value time.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Some people don't appreciate what they have until it's gone. I mean, then you have some people, they say, oh, they value it. Like, to a degree, but then sometimes they just don't truly value it. They don't truly love it. You know, they scratch the surface, you know.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oh. It's just funny sometimes how time just flies by. Let me check now. $255%. Oh, it must have been when I was doing like hex or something, because it usually be at like 300 or Fury. So yeah, it's alright, cool. So yeah, status damage increased 255%. Status vulnerability, aka more status chance, 255%. I'm not sure if that's like a final count. I don't know if it's like 255 or 400, or if it's 255 of like the original thing, the base stat, you know? Well, I don't know, either way, it is a lot of status. No? But yeah, Boar and current Boar is really nice against multiple targets. Single targets, not too much, I won't lie over it. Obviously weapons have their ups and downs, whether it be in video games or real life. You know. But
When you are ready, go to extraction.
you know, like I said, Boar Prime, the Boar and Chronon, great for a single, like multiple targets. You know, it brings up, does a bunch of damage when they don't have limits to the status. But tougher enemies like this Acolyte, let me display what I mean. Not the greatest. It does decent, but not as good. No. Keep going behind you. It's just brutal. So I think for each Tauron each Tauron strike, I think the mods that you want to use for it can depend on the operator and build and such. Like Xenaroot, I just went overall, you know, like currently I'm just going on with everything, but if you want to have like specific stuff, like let's say you want to use something to boost up your crit chance, damage, whatever. Like let's say you use Madari for I cannot remember that arcane, but it's the one that gives you more crit chance when you run out of energy.
They fought
Madari,
well.
one tab,
Dance
you get
on.
you drain your energy, you get that crit. If you want, you could do that, but most times you don't really need it to do all of that modding. So in general, you can go overall. Like if your amp is all right, then you should be relatively all right. I think the only time you're really going to need to heavy invest, well, not well, only time I think you're really going to need to be dropping a whole bunch, and you actually have to think. That's not it. Wrong book. Only time I can really think of where you need to think really hard is like if you want to run specific builds that you want to chain up with, like this one you could just take off probably. I just put it on so I could get more initial charge for this, you know. So yeah, for example, if you wanted to go for crit, like let me pull up all the mods. Weird. Swear there was one that gives you more crit damage. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Weird. That's weird. That's the only one that shows up. Oh, wait, it is. My bad. I wasn't thinking. So, this one, if you want, as you can see, Zinruk will boost this one up. So, if you wanted to, you could go for a whole bunch of Zinruk. You could go the whole thing. Like, these two wouldn't be nice because this is Zinruk, you get initial charge, and this will still give you more. That one I don't think you don't care. This one I can understand because you get more energy for your amp, means more shots. But then you also recharge it faster, so that's always nice. So yeah, overall, if you want to use Ampazzo Sholm, you can literally just go with one of each. It doesn't really matter. This is what you want, All I can say is, if you want to use it, just make sure it's something you like and something that you will benefit from. Because why should you have something that wouldn't benefit you, shouldn't make you happy, such like that, Yeah, here it is. Eternal Onslaught. Yeah, you get more crit. Well, currently it's 150 for me, but when you max out, it's 180%. But yeah. All right. Extremely weird. Capture interception. Today, Monday. That's Tuesday, isn't it? Yep, Tuesday. You remember. Oh boy. I need to farm up on some void traces, yeah, like I thought. Yeah, that'll do it. But yeah, like I said, we'll stream a bit for Warframe. Then we'll hope over to the Hawaii Yakuza game. Yakuza Hawaii. So we'll do that.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching...
Was it just secondaries?
relic?
Yeah, it's just secondaries. Just checking.
The Orokin Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Heat really is nice to have, isn't it? Probably should have done left instead of middle.
Fighters will soon attack. The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming. The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
Captain Prawn, nice. Oh boy.
Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies. Collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Yeah, when you have Dante using this, like, if you use Savvy, you can do a bunch of status, especially if you pull out Arcane Philibate. That makes the gun pretty broken, because more unique status effects, each different status effect increases the damage. So it just skyrockets, so you know, that sounds nice. So Delibate is pretty nice for guns if they have like combined, so it's very nice for Savvy. Whether it's primary, well actually yeah, it is probably only primary. Because it's for primary weapon, but then it says when there's like 10 stacks, it doesn't say from the primary, it just says when there's 10 stacks of a combined element, and it breaks up. So, in theory, I think you could just simply have Delibate equipped, and any weapon that you use Savvy with is going to benefit from it. Because it's just more status, more damage, and more damage, you know?
If they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. The sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers.
2.9 million damage, and that wasn't even with the birds active. That's awesome. Yeah, All that damage. Broken.
It's as if the void wants us to find this.
Pseudo Prime, nice. 45 ducats, however you wish, pronounce duck. Duck, bush.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural century. Destroy them. They are drawing from your life support.
Yeah, fun. I think the borer can be used as a late game weapon because these are level 200 enemies and they're still dire relatively quick. Now, I'm not sure if it'll be Archimedes or like level cap. I don't do level cap, so I don't have to worry about it, you know? I mean, the only time I really do level cap is like severe. I do it and I do harder to do that.
That's it.
I mean, if you want to
Open
do
the
it,
relic.
and I'm not going to
Finish your
stop you.
mission
Like,
and we'll
people
take a look
love to do
inside.
that. I just play the game to have fun. If I exit the mission, I exit, but, you know. Like, obviously, not every singular Warframe is going to be in there. Not every singular weapon is going to be in there. And then some combinations online is in there. Obviously, there's some good combinations, and then there's combinations that can get you to in-game. And then, very in-game is just... All I can say is just play the game how you want. Have fun. Games are meant to be fun, not stressful and that, you know? I mean, unfortunately, these days, to buy a game for like 60 or 70 bucks, or even some games thinking of going like 80. It's disappointing. You know, the later we get, the more expensive stuff gets, and the more stressful it gets. Early life, you know, we don't gotta worry about much. We just think, oh, I want that. Look at me, I want the fancy thing. Then when you get older, and then as time goes on, you know, like for example in the 80s and such, you know, just random example. Video games, what were they, like 15, 20, 10 bucks or something like that, probably, most likely. Then nowadays, 2025 and such, like 60, 70, and even some people daring to go up to 80 for not even the like premium edition. I'm not talking about premium edition. That'd be slightly more understandable-ish, but the regular edition of the game. And then it really becomes disappointing when the game is alright. Because, you know, when you have a high price, you think, oh, this is going to be good, this is going to be amazing, this is going to be absolutely balls out amazing. Because it's such a high price. But then you enter and it's like, wow, this is disappointing. It's just stupid how expensive games are these days, and like how they want to market everything. It's just kind of, it's just unfortunate that games have just become money spending instead of fun. Most games these days. Not every game is that. But then when you look at some certain companies and such, it's just, come on, bro. Why'd you do us like this? Why did you dump us, consumers, under the rug? Why did you... Ultimately, yeah, it's up to you to pay for the game. Ultimately, you buy the game. It's your money you spend. Just imagine, you go on a picnic, you know, you want to have fun with your family, but you have to pay $20 a minute just to be there, to spend time with your family. You know, I'm not saying that's probably the most perfect example, but it's just how I can view it. It's just an example of how disappointing it is these days. Like, most of the games these days, whether it's mobile or console, computer, whatever, I'm like, it's just spend money. Oh, spend money so you can have a membership. Upgrade membership so you can get more access to stuff. It's just...
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of her.
I don't know, it's
I
just...
have just the spot in the kennel for her.
I don't know.
The queens have sought out Warframes before. Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm have Voruna.
But obviously, if you want, you can use either form of the boar. Obviously, Incarnate's pretty nice, I won't lie, but if you want a lot more status, or if you want to do damage to, like, a boss or something,
Care for sentient fighters.
then you can probably just use
Drawn to this cursed
the
place
base
of
form
lives.
instead of
They will drain your
Incarnate,
life support
like
unless they are
Lelouch.
destroyed.
Let's see how much heat the lady in this pack has. Nice. Yeah, so we practically have very few heat on this, so that's nice. Like I said, the arcane that gives you heat damage for secondaries after getting operator kills in and out of Tyrant Strike, you don't need it. If you want to use it, you can. But I will say this, it's more for long missions, because it will take you a little bit most likely to get kills with operator. You know, it's not like, oh, you can one-shot every known enemy in Warframe with operator. No, it takes time. So, it's convenient, I won't lie. But like I said, it's not needed. You don't have to use it. It's just if you want to. You know, it's nice to give more damage to your secondaries, obviously. Especially if you want to use orange shards or something. Just for example, you know, because like I said before, orange shards, you know, when you have one of the options you can choose for orange shards for Warframe is whenever you kill enemies affected by heat, you get more crit chance. So if you don't want to rely on heat proccing from abilities or such, then you can just use that. Or if you don't want to put on heat directly from mods and such, just if you want. I'm not saying you don't have to, or if you don't need to. Well, yeah, exactly. You don't need. Yeah, it's just whatever you want. Just play, test, find out what you have fun, find out what you like the most. Yeah. But yeah, the lady on this freaking lovely. Only downside necessarily is the radio attack will knock you back. That's why I don't use it on other Warframes that don't have overguard or steady short footed. I got mixed up. Because both of them will prevent you from being knocked down, which it will do if you don't have overguard or short footed on. Very good weapon.
Void signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining your life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly. The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Weird that it says they're guaranteed to drop their energy on, but I barely see any. Weird. Hold on.
Tenno, the Void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Just realized, technically all Warframes can have overcard. Technically, not fully. Because I just remembered there is a secondary arcane, I think it was called Fortify. Whenever you damage an enemy as overguard with secondary, you steal overguard from them and do more damage. Obviously, that's nice. You get overguard, you get more protection, you know, you kill Eximus units quickly, you know, good stuff, but that brings it right to the point. Eximus units or Thrax units, you know, it's not very consistent. You know, you need, well, not very reliable. You need a consistent source of overguard, like a whole bunch of Eximus units or Thrax units, you know? Because obviously if there's no overguard to steal, then you don't get any overguard, you know?
They know
That's
you're
just
here.
sense.
Prepare for sentient fighters.
So Fortify, I don't use it because, man, like I said, Eximus units relatively rare. Thrax units, I don't deal with them that much, and I mostly use Warframes that can just have overguard, or they don't necessarily need overguard to be surviving. So, yeah. It's crazy how high heat status can stack up, because it can literally go to 1,000, if not more. Okay, that's crazy. Crazily beautiful.
Manner of Orican technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity.
Oh yeah,
If you have a necromech,
so,
you may
well,
use it.
yeah, that's weird. It's taking longer than usual. Only took like a few seconds before, bro. Alright, we're gonna head out of this college stream. Family wants to do something, so I just figured
These
we would just
manifestations
end
must
stream
not be
here.
allowed a foothold on Lua.
And
Life
they
support is at
destroyed it.
risk. Destroy them.
Alright, as soon as they die, my neck is not cool. That's weird, because it says 100% chance for enemies that die. I have to double check. I mean, I swear to you it says enemies have 100% chance to drop a energy orb once they die after a Tyrant strike. So, I mean, it's inconvenient, but at the end of the day, it's just odd. It's odd. Alright, let's get this reactor up, get 10, and like I said, I'll hop out college stream, see the family and such. I think they want to pick a pizza, so sure. Good. No, let's go. Ironic, I want to leave the mission, but then you have
Sentient
enemies
scouts.
that want to
If
spawn.
they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Oh, they don't care. So thank you. Yeah, first I'll double check my thing. I'll double check the Tauron thing. Make sure I'm not misremembering. Because I swear to you, it says energy thing, but man, with it. If I misremember and am wrong, I am wrong. Plain as day. If it's just a technical issue or a bug or something, then oh well. I'm sure they'll fix it at some point if it is a bug. If it isn't, then I'll simply deal with it. Actually, let me just teleport though. Should be equipment. Yes. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it's focus. Focus, focus. My bad, I was thinking of the weapon, but okay. Summon the fourth laureate from Void conjures ruinous spells, calling for a beam of energy from Finn. Enemies pierced by the beam have a 100% chance to drop enemy orbs if killed within 10 seconds. So, I am remembering, so I guess it's just technical issues or bugged or being weird, I don't know. Enemies struck by Tauron try fire smaller beams. I'm not sure if the beams contribute to this or not. Maybe, maybe not. Ability, strength, duration, cast speed. Ability, strength, cast speed. Spectral pages fire beams behind enemies. I don't know. So yeah, Generic is still a good buffer. Madari, obviously, is. I just don't know what it does with Power, you know, because I don't have it yet. But yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna end the stream here. Switch over to Yakuza Hawaii after
Ordis is picking up a
family.
distress
So
signal.
yeah, I thank y'all for watching,
No,
and I hope you
it's
have a
just the
lovely day.
corpus peddling
Yay.
their